Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Tonight, two AFC East teams set to collide. It's the New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins. The punter, Jake Camarda, ready to get this one going. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. On return, here comes Davis. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Thrown right away, Tagovailoa. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he'll get it up to the 44. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. We'll cobble together a yard there. Williams making the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
3rd down, a run from Achane. He has the first inside the 40, and he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They get 27 on the play, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape forward.
Incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running left, here's A-Chain. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kick it. Score stays at 6-0. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. New York to the line. 1st and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. Up the middle, here goes Allen. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down. It's Allen again, and he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They pitch it to A-Chain. He sets him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10.
Ready to stand. Under front. Hey, number one.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. They only get a yard out of that run. It's going to be 2nd down.
Let's do it.
back to throw. Tua. Out wide, and it's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Jets get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he could do it right there.
2nd down and 10. Fields. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play, and it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Kate, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
On the return, here comes Davis. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working from the pistol. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets take possession of the football. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Finds a man right side. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the 2nd level. Well, someone from the 2nd level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Taylor going downfield. It's caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Here we go. Hurry up.
Fields out of the gun. He sends this one to the end zone, and he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Malachi Corley the touchdown. So this solid first half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead to 8. Now Camarda on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10.
Nice jam. Number 1, high.
Going play action, Tagovailoa. Stays in the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurried throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready, shot.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Searches from the pocket, isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
5 DBs out there for the Jets. 3rd down.
Hey, get set.
And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 14-6 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long.
21G. He's right.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's brought down at the line. 4th down, so the Dolphins are going to send out Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Allen. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Play action, Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Third long for him here. This is Corley working the left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
A 59-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this stays a 1-score, 8-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Now Jalen Wright gets it for the first time. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets side. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be 2nd down for him.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down carry for H.A. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll stick with H.A. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Pushing for the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in a second after coming into the lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
Dolphins leaving the offense out there as they try for a 2-point conversion.
The Dolphins are lining up for a
Tagovailoa will look to throw. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. Good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
Danny Gray to return it. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
They give to Allen out of the shotgun. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. A pistol snap. Fields. Short pass brought in. He takes this up to around the 46, and that's going to leave him a yard at most from that marker on 3rd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. On the hands-on, Allen. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go. 319, just what?
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. Takes out a one stop. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. And it's the Jets, who only need a couple on 2nd and 2. This is Allen on the give. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
Well, that play call, it was certainly about playing it safe and just running it from the goal-to-go situation. But I'm not sure it's possible with how well this defense is holding up.
319, just what?
Now Fields. Forced out to his right. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Hey, Kay, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Looking to throw. Puts a man under it deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this all the way up near midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Completed left side to Smith. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Now a give right side to Mitchell. He scampers ahead for about 4 and 2nd down now.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Allen trying this straight ahead. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Jets take the lead right away in half number 2. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Two now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
25-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here's Tagovailoa again. That's caught. Devon Achane. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you can see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Okay. Big team. Solo left Zion.
Working inside the red zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Chased out to his right. Complete to Braylon Allen. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Has his man, it's Corley. He pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Here we go. Nice to win. Here we go. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Jukes one defender. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll run now with Allen. And have him gain up about a handful there. That was a another Fonwu there to make the play.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here we go.
From the 34. This one quickly to Taylor. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Here we go.
Fields on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's going to be tackled. It's still all the way down to the 6. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. This is Allen. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Stopped at the line on 2nd. Need to fight forward 2 more yards here on 3rd and goal. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
Kate, you could just kind of feel it. That was a challenge this defense took personally. You want to run it at us? You're going to try to run it at me? I'm going to stuff it before you get started.
Mevis able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now Camarda on to send it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Davis on the return. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10. Tua off the play fake. He's going deep this time. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a lead just before the end of the third.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
The Dolphins lining up to go for two once more. The Jets take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just two to use the rest of the way. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. The Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Trader with the pick to get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
Kate, I got a pretty good idea. He is not letting go of that football. It's headed for his mantle, maybe his family. That's a guy who was a day 3 pick. Weren't even 100% sure he's going to make the roster. And we just saw him get the first interception of his career. What a moment.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Second and 10 now. Near the sideline, Waddle's got it. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Dolphins football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
Go ahead.
They pitch it out to him here. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A-chain again. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Pickup of 7 yards on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Throwing on third, Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, get that.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. They snap the screen. It's Smith. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go, son. 321, 3, press, left, right.
Fields out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking Malachi Corley's way there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. They've got a man in motion. Desperation time here. Rolling left, buying some time. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ready.
Now a toss play for A.J. This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. That's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. Over. Hey, mommy.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Fields to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those...
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, we're watching a defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on 2nd down.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense running out in need of 2 quick scores.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Off play action, it's Fields. And the Dolphins are there to bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Another try following the sack. Flush down out to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Jets at a 2-score deficit. And the Dolphins in a nickel set for this 3rd down.
Here we go.
Now Fields. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets now within 1 score in the 4th. Malachi Corley the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Here he is to throw. Put the body on the line for his team. Well, the comeback is proceeding according to plan, Brock. That conversion trims this to a field goal game. Now, get that ball back, baby. Get it back.
And you know that special teams coach is down there telling his guys that. Don't come back to these sidelines. Don't come off this field unless you go get me the ball to give this offense yet another opportunity.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Ooh, can't get it back on the onside kick. Can still get a final chance with a quick 3-and-out, though, albeit not with a lot of time for them left to work with.
Yeah, Kate, unless they can force a miracle turnover, and we've seen that before, a 3-and-out is really the only avenue remaining. Defense, go buckle it up.
They're going to pass it here. Well, another catch for Waddle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. That should clinch the win for the Dolphins. That's enough for a 1st down. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. They'll come up 1st and 10. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Toss play left. A-Chan. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
A-Chan. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Sanders all set to send it away. Return starts from the goal line. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun snap to Fields. Buys time, rolling right. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go out right here. Shoot clear.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
And it's third down.
And he fakes the spike. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. Okay. They thought they were being clever there. Didn't fight on the fake spike for a second. It immediately backfires Brock with an interception.
Yeah, the only way that really works, Kate, is if eyes are on the quarterback. But that was not the case for this defense. Right? Once those receivers took off the line, the moment they launched, everybody communicated defensively, and they were there to pick it off. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Dolphins, your winners, as we say so long from Miami.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please, I need ya. When I was young, it's not my problem.